Hey, Nick, we need a tagline for the podcast.
No. Real life opinions. Movie reviews told by fans and not critics.
So yeah.
Yep.
Shut up, Danny.
I think beep beep Corey means shut up Corey, actually.
Nope.
You've got that wrong.
He never added the Corey. He just said beep beep.
No, I think you did.
No, he just said beep beep.
You guys went beep beep?
Yeah.
Ah, so it could have been shut up, Daddy.
Yeah, see?
It could have been.
Points for effort.
Points for effort.
So, Jeff.
There's 5 of us tonight.
There's 5 of us.
Hi, Mike.
Hello. Long time no here. See?
And now he's quiet. Now that we're not trying to get through the intro, eh? Hi, Mike. Nice to have you back.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
It's good to be back. Maybe. We'll see how it goes.
Danny,
Daddy,
What?
what's up?
I don't know. What's up?
How's things?
Good? What's
Awesome.
going on?
how's the family?
It's not bad.
Nice hat.
It's okay.
The imaginary children doing well?
They are. They're doing great.
That's going to be a thing now.
Hey,
we're gonna,
it's okay.
Is imaginary Timmy in baseball this year?
Yes, he is. And Susie's playing hockey. She's trying out being a
Good for Susie.
Right.
Good for Susie.
She's trying to be a skater. So I was like, all right. The mom pays for everything. I don't have to do nothing, so I'm okay.
Tommy used to work on the docks. What?
So Danny's got a fake marriage. Got it. Good. Good.
Like, maybe he's married to a real person. She just doesn't know it yet.
Oh,
That.
I feel that's the only way he would get somebody to marry him.
Oh.
monster! I deserve that. I did say beep beep.
Yeah.
But you didn't say
And
Corey.
you said that you weren't going to do
That's
it tonight.
true.
He said he wasn't going to do it. I never said anything.
This is true. So, guys, why is there 5 of us tonight?
Because there
We'll
wasn't
play
4.
poker.
Somebody
Yeah.
needs to hold the camera?
I think Danny's
Wait, what are we
response-
doing with the camera again?
Nothing. Anyway.
Well, Jeff invited me.
That's my first mistake.
Wow. And I thought I was the mean one.
So Jeff, why did you invite me tonight?
Because we are having it's not a villain draft. It's
I called it, Lisa, I called it a villain off.
a villain off, eh?
Oh, is
Some Russian
is
guy,
that
I don't know.
Russian or,
Yeah.
or is it with F's and it could be German?
Yeah.
Villenhoff.
And a
Like a
You forgot the
Hasselhoff?
hem. You forgot the phlegm.
That's a bit Jewish German too.
Yeah, we don't talk about the...
So you decided
German
to
Jew-
invite your villain to the podcast.
I would... Oh, no one thinks you're our villain, Mike.
No, your villain, not
Okay, it's
theirs.
mine specifically.
Everybody else and I. Well, I suppose we've had our moments, but
We've had moments.
yeah.
I tell everybody how much I like talking to you.
Chalking?
Talking.
Chalking my outline so that
Words are hard.
So we're voting who's the best villain, as arbitrarily picked by the Real Life Opinion crew. Mike, you said we're missing some names. What's the name that we missed on this?
I can't remember the names, but I remember the movies. Law Abiding Citizen, which was played by Gerard Butler. That was an
He
incredible.
wasn't a villain.
Sure, he was.
Anybody who does revenge on something is not a villain in my book.
I think the fact that you can't remember his name says he doesn't really belong in this.
Well, no,
in
it's
the
because it's a
playoffs.
one movie, and that's a fair statement because he only had one movie. But he was a great representation of a villain. Kevin Spacey from Unusual Suspects.
Sizer Koze.
Sizer Koze.
That was a good fucking villain.
You know, and not to diminish the ones that we did end up with. A lot of these are one-offs, so it's tough to put a lot of weight under somebody that just did one incredible movie compared to somebody who did a series or whatever.
Some of these people have been in like 10 movies,
Yeah.
cartoon series, thousands of comics. Like, there's some pretty heavy hitters on this list. But Laura, what's our first matchup since you're leading?
Our first matchup is Predator versus Megatron.
Who gets the vote from you?
Predator.
Predator
Hands
from you?
down. Like we were saying earlier too, he actually hunts versus an alien versus robot alien. I'm
Alien
gonna
versus
go
Predator.
with.
Wait, I've seen that before.
Right? I'm gonna go with Predator on this one.
Okay, put a mark beside.
Okay.
Mike, your vote next.
Well, that is kind of a tough one. I mean, I loved. Excuse me. I loved the Transformer movies for what they were, and Megatron being played by one of the greatest villain actors ever.
Frank Welker.
What's that?
Frank Welker.
No, not the first
Vigo.
one. Vigo was the...
Vigo.
Oh, in the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hugo Weaving.
Hugo Weaving. Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah. You know where I was going with it.
I'm talking about the
Hugo
original
Weaving.
cartoon.
Oh,
Who
he
played
did say
another
the movie.
villain on this list and played another villain that didn't make the list, Red Skull from
Yeah.
you know, so but in recent cinema I have to kind of go to the Predator too. Just there's so much there currently and really well done stuff amongst some of the garbage. I do like it. I do like him. I'm gonna go for Predator.
You know, I am going to go through Megatron because he traumatized my youth and fucking killed Optimus Prime in the 1986 classic Transformers,
Your
the
youth
movie.
is a lot in here lately. Everyone that we do podcasts, my youth.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I'm aware how long my youth was.
Midlife crisis?
Yes.
That's what's happening.
And I also want to say that I feel like the Predator's in as many movies where it's kind of the anti-hero or the protagonist, like the Alien versus Predator movies, he's kind of always the protagonist. I do believe in the Predator. The Predator itself is more of a MacGuffin in the movie. Not that one was particularly great.
A question on that. I mean, it's well brought up. I mean, when we say the Predator as a villain, I would assume that we have to take the ones where they are the villain.
Yeah.
And you know, because we know with the new stuff, there is that, well, in the second Predator movie with
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover, that the whole bunch of other came in and awarded him a prize in kindness for defeating blah, blah, blah. So I think to me, we'd have to look at the villain versions, not the alternate versions.
See, with the way that I'm seeing it for this, and not that a villain that turned hero can't be a good villain. Like
Correct.
Loki would have been a good example to put on here, who turned into a hero, kept good. But in there's just, well, he did turn hero. I think that was a good.
He wasn't any good after that. Anyway.
We see where you're coming from.
Megatron is like, and there's iterations of Megatron which portrays him as a bit of an anti-hero as well. But I'm still sticking with Megatron for my vote. Danny?
Oh, nice. I like that. Nice. I was gonna say Megatron too, but I'm not. I'm with the Predator.
Oh, why? Is that because I picked Megatron?
No, it's just straight Predator.
No.
Buddy. It's straight Predator.
Oh, me.
I love Megatron, don't get me wrong.
I mean, there's 5 of us. There's 3 people voted for Predator.
You still get to make a vote. You still
I'm
get
going
a
to throw a
vote.
sympathy vote is what
We
you
got
did.
we got to
So
hear
I-
what your vote is. It doesn't matter.
am going to pick Predator because, again,
You want to be a popular kid. I get it.
Alien with gun, or not alien with gun, but robot with guns, pew pew pew. Whereas a guy who like has heat-seeking missiles and can home in and can hide behind a building and still get his target, he's a better, well fleshed out, more dangerous villain. And again, he is more popular because people take this current generation. I have no idea what the fucking generation's called anymore. But how many of them can list off Megatron versus the Predator?
Alpha. We're in Gen
Gen
Alpha.
Alpha.
Is it?
Is that
Yes.
what we're at?
Yeah.
We're starting
That is
over
a
again?
really
Right,
bad name.
yes.
I do not agree.
Anyway, but yeah, no, Predator is just a better villain in every term.
Predator goes on to the next
Predator
round.
goes on.
So how old is the Alpha? So like
2013, I
13.
think.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I think is when they started.
I think so.
Yay, my boys aren't alphas.
Right? Neither are mine, thank God. Right.
I've got 2
At least
alphas.
we're not millennials. Oh, sorry.
There's like 3 of us here.
Hey now.
Sorry.
All right.
Gen X is the
I'm
most
an all-star.
overrated generation of all time.
I'm an
I
asshole.
stand by my sentiments.
All right. So
Your sentiments?
Sentiments.
So,
Round 2, we're gonna lead this one off with Mike, and it's Freddy versus the Joker.
It's not hard to me, and Freddy, I like Freddy, but he's to me is relatively one-dimensional in the sense that he only does the one thing, and he's that, I don't. And I don't even know if I could stand by those words strongly. Joker is just much more dynamic to me, been portrayed by better performers to me. Nothing against England. I thought he did a fantastic job in the new guy, but I just feel like Freddy doesn't have the depth that the Joker does.
So Joker.
Yep.
Okay.
This is a tough one because
Join the popular kid.
I was going to, no matter what everyone else says, I was going to say the Joker as well, but it is a very, very, very tough joke because I would argue that Freddy is my favorite all-time horror villain. He's so charismatic. He's a delight on the screen, yet he's so menacing.
Did he scare you when you were younger too?
Freddy scared the fuck out of me when I was younger. In my youth.
They had TVs back then.
I was explaining to my kids when we were playing Dr. Mario today that that game was tough for me as a kid because I had a black and white TV. And they're just like, what are you talking about, Dad? Anyway, the Joker, the Mark Hamill iteration of that is amazing. I know Corey's got his thoughts on it, but the Heath Ledger performance was, one of the best movies of the 2000s was The Dark Knight, and because of the Joker is why. He's an old-time villain. It's got to be the Joker for me.
All right, Danny.
Yeah, we don't even... Should we just mark it down for you?
Yes, just mark it down.
So Freddy.
No, God, no. God, no. It's a Joker. It's straight Joker.
Well, I'm the one writing, so you
No,
gotta
no,
get
Joker.
Okay. You're gonna totally crush me, aren't you?
This is easily the hardest bracket in this entire thing for me.
So Corey's gonna totally crush me here.
Like Jeff said, Freddy is my all-time favorite horror villain. Not even remotely close. However, everybody knows that the Joker is my favorite villain of all time.
I just feel the knife.
So,
My favorite apple and my favorite orange, right in the
I've
It
got
sucks
stuff
that I like
signed
apples,
from
but-
Robert Englund. I've got props. I've got a fucking tattoo.
My favorite England role was in V.
Yeah, he's one of the aliens.
Yeah, he was the nice kid.
Anyway, but yeah, I hate to say it, but I don't hate to say it. I don't. At the same time, I'm gonna pick Joker. Like I love Freddy so much, and this hurts, but I have to pick Joker. So
I guess so those listening at home understand we picked these brackets totally 100% at random. So there's no bias when we did this. There was no picking. It was 100% random when we have
wheelofnames.com.
Yeah. When we have a monster matchup like this,
Is this going to be a sweep, Laura?
Fuck no, it's still Freddy for me.
you have to elaborate.
Yeah, he didn't
Do I
elaborate.
have to?
Danny didn't need to elaborate, but you do.
What? Why
Because
do I have to?
Because we all thought this was going to be a sweep. Why
Would I?
I
choose
wasn't
Joker
sure.
over
I had
Freddy?
my doubts on Corey, just because I was aware of that.
So why Freddy over Joker?
Right? Yeah, you like crushed me. Just saying, Corey.
I crushed myself, okay? But the right answer was made.
For you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Let her talk.
so for me, there's really only one Joker that I've ever liked, and that's going to be Jack Nicholson.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
But Freddy, it's Freddy. How do you go wrong with Freddy? It's an honest question. How do you go wrong with Freddy? You shut
Freddy
up.
could go into the Joker's dreams and kill him.
Right?
But again,
But
we're not doing that. So
I don't know. Could he survive his psycho?
You know,
That's the question.
that's a movie I want to see. I don't want to see fucking Freddy versus Jason. I want to see
Freddy
Freddy versus
versus
Joker.
See, that's actually an interesting question because you see it all the time on the internet. Who would beat who, and they're not in the same universe or whatever. But if you take the essence of what Freddy's designed to be and the essence of what the Joker's designed to be, and then you fight that essence of the symbolic nature, not whatever iteration the movies give us, but the fact that he's a psychopath, that he's unreadable, blah blah blah.
And I'm
That'd be
very
very
straight.
interesting.
Yeah.
So, and you know, when you think of it that way too, but yeah, he's a psychopath, and you're seeing him as a psychopath. For all we know, his dreams are very normal.
like little Nicky when he snores and it's like all demonic and everything.
Right? Yeah, kind of. All right, so Joker moves on. That takes us to round 3, and we're starting with Jeff, with Lex Luthor and Voldemort.
Lex Luthor for this. Like, Lex Luthor is one of the most iconic comic book villains of all time. Now, there's an argument to be made that, like, maybe there's some of the TV or movie screen adaptations that people don't like the Jesse Eisenberger gets a lot of heat, but, man, like, Kevin
Is it
Spacey...
Eisenberger?
No. But I let him have it.
I'm sure there's no.
Eisenberg?
I'm sure.
Eisenberg? Eisenberg? Okay.
No,
It's
we're
like-
going with
like-
Maybe I'm hungry.
What's that?
Maybe I want a
What's
burger.
that?
Burger.
Fastenberger?
yeah. No, we're going with Eisenberger from
It's a
now on.
Freudian slip, that's all.
So before I butcher his name, though, who's the kid from Smallville?
Tom Welling? Or the
No,
Michael Rosenbaum.
Michael Rosenbaum.
Who's
Yeah,
also
I
the
mean-
Flash, by the way. Wally West in the Justice League cartoons.
Really? I did not
Fucking A,
realize
yeah.
that.
I love them. He's
Michael
the best
Rosenbaum
Flash, too.
burger?
Yeah.
What's with burgers with you today?
I didn't say that. I actually didn't say that name at all.
And I just
Beep, beep, Corey. Beep, beep.
Thought we were going
Anyway.
to do that.
No, just you.
The Smallville iteration of that character is excellent. You know, he is the definition of envy. Like, if you were to ever pick anybody that the All-Star Superman comic book just plays him as such an arrogant asshole for no reason. I love that character. Yeah, for me, it's an easy Lex Luthor. Danny?
Ooh. This one's a tough one. This one's a little tough. One does magic and one does...
Not.
Not.
Well, actually, no, he does.
I'm sure he's dabbled into it at some
Some
point.
point. Well, yeah, because DC does magic to begin with, too, right? So he could... Yes.
One came back from the dead.
Yes, one did come back from the dead, is right.
I feel like Lex Luthor could figure out a way to come back from the dead. Like, I'm sure he's got clones of himself somewhere.
He does, yep.
I would say I guarantee he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not technically coming back from the dead.
Yeah, not even
Kind
at all.
of. Like, if you upload
Well-
your consciousness from the moment you die into an exact copy of your body, then yes.
Well, this is not Star Trek. Jeez. Well, it could be, I guess, too. Oh, it's so tough.
That's what she said.
Yes, I get it. Lex Luthor.
Ooh.
I wouldn't argue any call. Like
it's-
I have to
it's-
be honest here. Those are fine choices.
They are, because
Yeah.
you can go with Voldemort because he does the magic and he does curse and all that, but
That's quite a trick he did to come back. Like,
Yeah, come
that's
back,
a lot
right?
of
That's
setup.
that's a lot of
That's
trick.
Lex Luthor
Yeah.
pre-setup.
Yeah, right.
So fair enough.
Yeah, if Lex
Right?
Luthor was
and
a wizard.
they're both bald, so yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the battle of the baldies. Oh, okay.
Of course they would go there.
Corey, what's your pick on this one?
It's interesting. Like, again, Lex Luthor is a much more deep character. Contrary to a couple of you guys there, I think that the Nicholas Hoult version was absolutely phenomenal. I think Michael Rosenbaum was phenomenal. Gene Hackman is okay. But Voldemort, like, we're not doing the battle, the 1v1. We're doing the
Okay.
Who's the better-
subjectiveness. And Voldemort was a freaking massive storm of popularity. Everybody loved Harry Potter and Voldemort, and like the world got behind him, whereas nowhere at any point in comics or anything has the world gotten behind Lex Luthor. So I think
He was president for a long time.
That's forced. Just saying.
the cultural impact.
Oh no!
The cultural impact of Lex Luthor versus Voldemort, I would say Voldemort.
See, I think there's an argument that Lex Luthor is one of the most recognizable comic book characters of all time.
Well, we weren't creating the most recognizable villains.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like if it's, I don't want to argue.
Not to mention magic. Hey, it's Lex Luthor. Blah blah blah. He's dead.
No, but
if popularity is what you're going by, I do think that Lex Luthor has an argument to be more well known than Voldemort.
Well,
Oh, he's got a longer history for
Yeah.
sure.
He's got a longer.
If that's the way you're going, I don't want to sway your vote. You've already made it for
Yeah, I've
Voldemort.
already made it, yeah.
I'm just thinking of these two characters, like they're kind of obsessed with like one certain chosen being. Like there's a lot of kind of unintentional like mirroring between these two characters that I did not think of until comparing them.
I don't think a good villain isn't going to mirror other great villains of the past. Regardless, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You have to take stuff from the past and build on it because everything that ever could be done has been done. So we have to mix and match. And I think, like I said, like the Voldemort to set that up with the Cruxes has to rely on such intelligence and this and that, which is very Lex Luthor-esque.
Yeah.
So I have no
power-
issues.
Which
with
is
somebody
funny
choosing-
because I like Superman over Harry Potter, and yet, yeah.
Right.
So
See, and
Laura, what is your pick
exactly
here?
what Mike said, except for I'm going with Voldemort.
Well, Mike didn't say Voldemort or Lex Luthor,
Yeah.
though, so
I defended Voldemort.
Right,
Yeah.
he did. But you know, it is like you say, if you're going based that way, that Lex Luthor is more recognized.
well,
Not-
there's a solid argument to be made that he could be. I'm
That
not
he could be.
definitively say he is, but for the longer history,
For longer history, yes. But if we're going and we talk to the newer generations and everything, they're going to recognize Voldemort more.
Generationally, absolutely.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and like Corey said, you know, magic versus Lex Luthor, it's like, you know, you're done.
Well,
Like,
not really, because in that universe for Lex, because there is magic in that era, and he can have a talisman to stop him.
Prep time.
Thank
you
you.
know, if he has prep time, yeah.
but we are
goddamn
not,
DC Comics.
though we are not necessarily voting on who would be. Like,
No,
who
we're
we think
not.
who is the best
But it's
character
yeah,
and
yeah.
everything
No,
like that.
in my opinion, based on who would be better for being evil, it's going to be Voldemort. Mm-hmm. Like, hands down, it's Voldemort.
This is the first one we've gone into where we need the tiebreaker.
We-
So
Oh no, it's not going to be hard, and I think you know that. But I do want to defend Voldemort in a sense. Like I said, he's a great character, played by a great actor.
Yep.
Lex Luthor is a great character, played by several great actors.
Yep.
You know, but I mean, ultimately, being the fan of comics, being the DC fan for the decades that I have been, the lore, the iterations, the versions. It has to be Lex. It has to be. Yeah, I mean the great performers. Kevin Spacey was a great performance of it. I mean, I won't discredit what's his name? Just passed away. The original
Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman. Yeah. It was a little more of that old, comic book, comic comedic type
He
thing.
played it a little on the goofy side,
Yeah,
yet
yeah,
still
yeah,
menacing,
yeah,
right?
yeah. But I think those are great. And then Rosenbaum, Rosenberger, sorry. I think these are great versions, and there's a lot of room to play a different Lex, but still get an awesome Lex. I don't know that about Voldemort, so yeah.
But we'll find out soon here because there is a new Harry Potter series coming up, right? So
Yeah,
They're remaking
wait till
it.
2 or 3 people have played them and shown
Yeah.
us their version, and
Yeah.
we might have a different.
This is true.
Yeah.
So Lex Luthor moves on. So round 4, Danny, you're up. T1000 versus Hans Gruber.
this is almost the opposite of the last one. Really. There's a lot of parallels and mirroring. Incidentally, these two characters are there is hardly any crossover.
No facial expression
You've got
versus
me
utter
personal
dick.
on this one. This one becomes much more a
Yeah.
personal decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, T1000 could destroy everybody easily, but now getting to the subjective is where it's going to be fun.
Yes.
Except for Iceman.
Right? yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So
for an iconic thing, it'd probably be the T.
You're going with T?
Yeah.
they're both so iconic,
They're
right?
very iconic.
Like,
but
it's-
but if
it's-
you're going to ask anybody, they're going to talk about the Terminator movies.
Yeah?
Hands down over. Yeah.
Really?
Right. Corey.
For sure. Well, they got people are playing video games now, and their Fortnite literally
Yep.
just had that, and shit, I even bought the fucking thing just to change. So it'll be
T1000 has gotten
Yeah.
into this generation's
Yep.
popular culture, right? Like it's
And-
it's actually amazing the staying power
well,
when you
even
bring it up.
Hans Gruber really hasn't really nobody. The only time you know is what around Christmas time.
Yep.
That's about the only time you know he's around. But otherwise, no, it's T1000. Corey.
So, what's my favorite movie?
Terminator 2.
Right.
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Yeah. Miracle on 34th Street. Anyway,
I knew you were gonna have a tough time with this because you're gonna be like, am I gonna go personal or am I gonna try subjectively to pick this?
I pick Hans.
You're picking up.
I pick Hans. Hans Gruber, Nakatomi Tower, John McClane, way bigger impact on the world. T1000 had no emotion, right? Because he was a robot. Whereas Hans Gruber had jealousy, he had envy, he had anger, he had everything. Like, he was just such a great character. And T1000 couldn't lead an army, whereas I could see Hans Gruber leading an army. Like, it's just, Hans Gruber is the better villain, and that's what we're doing here today. So, Hans Gruber is the better villain.
I expected T1000 from you. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's
It was-
Come on, Corey has a soul.
If it was T800, that'd be a different story. So
well, see, the T800 plays a hero.
I'm surprised he
That's why he's
didn't
on the
make it
list,
on the
so-
list.
yeah, that's
And
why
he checked off later, but yeah.
he only once played a villain. The rest of the time he played a hero. So it would
Sorry,
be
we forgot
I wouldn't do
Venom.
it. So
Well, see, that's Venom's another one where like, is he a hero? Is he a villain?
No
Right.
villain.
He's been a hero in more movies than he's been a villain.
yeah, but the movies did not do him
I
justice.
guess you are real.
The movies
You
don't.
say, are
do
you
justice
restricted
at
to
all.
movies?
No, we're not.
Well, and that's what I mean.
We're
like,
not, but he's also been a hero longer in the comic books than he's
Has
been
he?
a villain in the comic books as well. So, Laura, we're up to you for this pick.
So,
I can see the smoke coming out of your ears.
right? Yeah, this one I actually have to think about. Again, I like the T1000. I really like the T1000. But when you're going for cunning and the actual plot and thinking that way for evil, it's gonna be Hans.
I was actually in a perplexing situation just before Corey, and Corey kind of worded it out. Hans Gruber, because he has an emotional reason to be a villain, where the T1000 is doing what he's programmed to do. And as cool as he is, Hans Gruber has that emotional dynamic that makes him, to me, better, and his attempt at an American accent.
Yeah, that was pretty good. All right, Jeff.
I want to go with my buddy Danny to help him out, but I really can't. Like, you're right. T1000 is a cultural milestone. That character, man, how many times did that get parodied? Like, he showed up in other movies and cameos.
Wayne's World.
Yeah, and you're just like,
Last
oh my
Action
god.
Hero.
Like, but Hans Gruber, and I know it was a one-time performance.
It was his first.
I know it was like only one movie, but man, I can't argue with everything Corey had to say about it.
Yeah.
There's too much emotional depth with Hans Gruber to not give him my vote.
A villain with no emotional drive is it's a robot.
That's why this is such an interesting matchup,
Yeah.
because it's like Hans Gruber is probably arguably the most emotionally charged on our list,
Yeah.
and the T1000 is the most emotionally devoid on our list.
All right, so Hans moves forward. Now, I know this one's going to be hard on Corey. Not really.
Not really.
So,
Scar.
now we're going to lead into this round 5 with Pennywise versus Sauron. Corey, go for it.
Fuck Lord of the Rings.
There's only one return, and it's of this Jedi.
Yeah. All day, any day, every day is Pennywise.
Yep. We all know who gets my vote on this one. It's Pennywise.
Yeah.
Hands down, it's Pennywise. I mean, floating eyeball versus menacing clown. Like,
Which
I'm going with
sounds
the clown.
funny when you say it out loud like
It
that.
does sound kind of funny when you say it out
right?
loud.
But we're going with the clown.
Oddly enough, this is the most indifferent matchup for me. I find Lord of the Rings palatable, but boring. I find Pennywise unknown to me. I'm just not into that. And I do love the original actor. So I'm going to go with... I honestly don't know. They both...
Well, what would mean? So there's a bit of an emotional, smaller story with Pennywise, but there's the grandness, the short. I can't say words. So would the grandness matter, or would the more tighter emotional matter to you?
Well, if I have
that would be, if you're indifferent, that would be where my deciding factor would be.
iconic reach and popularity is probably Sauron. Pennywise is a very strong niche character in comparison.
An incredibly strong niche character.
Yeah. And I credit where credit is due. I'm not taking anything away. Sauron was what's his name? The actor.
I don't.
He wasn't really credited. He was more of an entity that was unknown. Mm-hmm. Like whoever played him.
He was more of a rising king, because they doing the TV show, the Lord of the.
Oh yeah. I gotta.
So he was more. So Sauron was more of an entity before he became the Dark Lord.
I gotta go Pennywise, and just out of the fact that Pennywise has a focus point that I can grasp onto rather than an unknown entity.
Well, he had a focus. His focus was to find and become the leader of the orcs, and he does in a way, but it takes a journey.
He was funny in the Lego Batman movie.
The two
Yes, he was.
Does anyone see my lines?
Who was the wizard that was not Ian McKellen?
Oh,
Hugo Weaving?
Saruman.
I don't know.
Saruman?
Yeah.
And who were we voting for?
Sauron.
Okay, that was where I got confused.
Yeah.
I thought it was the
No.
Saruman.
Oh,
Okay, so Pennywise.
Yeah,
Out of I don't know enough.
Yep.
you were
There we
thinking
go.
of Christopher Lee. That's who you were
Yes.
thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought he was like the embodiment of Sauron, and
He is a little bit, but
he was
not.
the front guy for Sauron. But whatever. That's fair enough. I don't know enough about it. So Pennywise.
All right, Jeff.
This is
Take us home.
a tough one for me,
We're already there.
and I know it doesn't. My vote doesn't matter at this point, but
Just
Does it ever?
I fucking hated the
Just
movie The
doesn't
It.
matter.
It? Did you just say
yeah.
The It?
The It. The
Was
It movie.
Was it because you were a child and the dog
It was a
scared
fucking terror. No, I rewatched that movie, and it was a dog shit movie. Okay,
He's still
Did you
looking
watch
for
the
the
new one?
circle
I haven't
jerk
watched
that's
the new
not
one
there.
you?
like it was that was a terrible
How old
story.
were you to watch it?
I was young. I was like
Okay.
10, 11.
How old were you the last time you watched it?
42.
11. Okay.
42 last time I watched it. And you know what? That's a terrible story that he's in. But Lord of the Rings is such. See, if it was It or Lord of the Rings, this would hands down be fucking Lord of the Rings. This is the problem is there's an amazing character in a shit fucking story, and a meh character in an amazing story. Like, this is the problem with this fucking matchup
So
here.
what if we put Pennywise into the Lord of the Rings?
See, if Pennywise is in Lord of the Rings, I am going to pick Pennywise on the strength of Tim Curry. But, like, I don't want either one of these two to move on. I think Sauron's a very weak villain, to be perfectly honest, in a strong story, right?
You've now got me perplexed into what the next matchup is because like I don't care about these ones. So
Yeah.
All right, Danny.
anyway,
I like both of them, but
Don't say that's not an option.
that is not an option. No, it's not. But I do like Pennywise, so it's gonna be Pennywise.
Pennywise with the first sweep, eh? Yeah.
it's a very loose sweep, but it's still a sweep.
All right.
I got it.
So that brings it back to me for round.
One of the most iconic matchups next.
Yeah, how do we go
Sure.
from Pennywise to Sauron to Vader and Hannibal Lecter?
Oh fuck. Okay. Yeah.
So
So Pennywise is done right now.
right.
Yeah,
so,
right?
so considering the fact that I've never liked Vader, never,
Like, is it like the way I don't like Pennywise?
kind of, yeah.
You were afraid of him as a child?
And scared to watch it again.
I kind of am
Star
scared
Wars.
to watch them again, honestly.
Star Wars traumatized you as a youth, eh?
Yes, so does Star Trek, so it's all good.
Had
Hannibal.
Lego for the ship that came out for Star Trek.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Their price was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
The Enterprise?
Yeah.
Cool.
So
It's like,
It's
Yeah.
yeah. Carry
So-
on, sorry. Lynn.
that's so. Out of all of it, like Hannibal Lecter, obviously, he's great. He's strategic. Eats people. It's great. But if you're going kind of like we did with Voldemort, just sheer ability, it would be Vader. I like Lecter for the cunning, but it's gonna be sadly Vader.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
I
So
didn't
is this
expect
matchup kind of like Pennywise and Sauron for me? Like, it's just you
Kinda.
don't really care, eh?
Yeah. Well,
That's
no,
amazing.
I do care because I really like Lecter, but
You're allowed to vote for Lecter.
no, because realistically, for which one's going to be the better villain out of the two, he can't beat.
in a subjective podcast, you're looking realistically.
Right? Yes, he can't beat Vader. He couldn't.
Like,
So,
like, are you talking hand to hand, or just like he can't as the better villain?
as the better villain, he
Okay.
couldn't.
I only really know of the one Lecter, the brilliant performance in Silence of the Lambs, which is absolutely
Amazing.
amazing, and I almost don't view him as a villain in that one. He's only
He's a bit of a protagonist, really, if you
He-
think
he
about it.
helps
Helping the protagonist, yeah.
and that's kind of where I kind of falter on that. I love the character. I bet you was it Mads Mikkelsen
Yeah.
that played him in
Yeah.
the series?
Yeah.
Probably did a bang up job because he's a phenomenal.
Have you seen Red Dragon?
No, I have not.
He does a
He
he's,
does that
he's a
one?
villain in that one for sure, and he does a good job. Oh, he's not
Yeah.
the villain either, but he's still a villain.
Yeah, and I love him to death. And then I go to, if we stopped after the episodes 4, 5, and 6, Vader hands down walks away with everything. He has everything you need to hate him. He doesn't have any of the backstory to muddle it down. He got muddled down with the future stuff. I got an edge to Vader. I have to. I mean, yeah. From what I know about Lecter, you'd also have to have Morgan, Dexter Morgan, on there in the same essence,
yeah.
because he's not a good guy, but he's a good guy.
And the only difference is one eats livers, human livers, and the other one doesn't.
Yeah, but he kills,
Yes.
murders.
So I might
Always
be
fun.
a little partialist because I've read the Hannibal Lecter books.
They're good books.
They're
a dynamic.
excellent. They're excellent books. You've almost swayed me when you said that you don't view Hannibal Lecter as much as a villain, because you know what, he kind of isn't. Like in the book Hannibal, he's the protagonist even though he's an antagonist, right? Like he's the driving force. Your heater's trying to light. There it goes.
I was looking for somebody playing with a pen.
But this one's almost. Here's the thing: Vader is the most recognizable villain of all time. He's got some of the most iconic lines of all time. But if I take Vader, I don't view the prequels as Vader, I view that as Anakin Skywalker. So if you take Vader by himself, there's not a lot of depth to that character. Go ahead.
Unless you get into the comics.
That's
And
fair.
I'm just saying.
There's the
That's-
questionability of how canon the comics are, right?
Some are, some aren't.
Yeah.
Some are legends, some are canon. But it again,
Yeah.
there's depth to be found. You just got to look for it.
Star Wars gets messy when you look into the lore. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of those franchises that there's so much. Like, some of the comic books you would argue are just fan fiction. Some of them are canon. Like, it's hard to determine there, right?
Yeah. Some of
The books became canon.
wished we could only
Like-
hope that legend was the.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But
I would, for a character, I think Hannibal Lecter is the more complex and emotional character than Vader. So I am voting Lecter just on like the complexity of the character. And I'm not saying there's not complexity to Vader, but like those, especially the first movie, he's a very one-dimensional character in the first movie. Very one-dimensional. And I know he grows and he branches from there, but Lecter starts off complex and emotional right off the bat.
yeah. The only thing I'd argue on that, and I wouldn't necessarily argue, but he has everything needed to not like him, and nothing to confuse you. And
Yeah.
it was after Star Wars where they started wanting to put these confusing why he's a bad guy, and it came in very popular after that.
Sometimes the best villain is the villain that you like, though, right?
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I'm not saying that the good villain with a backstory is bad. I'm just saying that it's a balance. Sometimes you just want a bad guy. Just want a bad guy. Turn your mind off, have some fun, and whatever. Sometimes, yeah.
I
Yeah.
like a bad guy.
You like a bad guy?
You like a bad guy.
Is that where you're going to go with this one, Danny? It's your
like
vote
it.
next.
I like a bad guy. I like Lecter. Get to live for me a memory today at work.
You get to chop up people all the time.
Yes,
You're kind of
I
a-
do.
You
You're kind of a
run
Dexter fan, eh?
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Oh,
So we're
Which we did talk
all
about
series,
Dexter making this
all
list.
of them were really hit.
I'm on season 7 right now. We're rewatching.
So your vote is Lecter?
Yep, mine's
Okay.
Lecter.
Really?
Lori, you are the tiebreaker.
Yeah, because
Ooh.
I like Lecter.
I feel like you were hoping you didn't have to be tiebreaker on this one. And this is a tight matchup.
So, as far back as I can remember, I've always been a fan of the villain. That said, I wasn't born when New Hope came out.
I thought so.
I
I was 8.
it was only 2 years shy, right? It came out in 77. I was born in 79.
That means
but-
you were 10 when he was born.
Yeah, he's 10
Oh,
years
when he
older
was
than me.
born,
Yeah. Anyways,
He can math.
yeah, I'm so proud. What's it called? So when
Put away the calculator.
when Return of the Jedi came out, and I got a chance to see that, I was obsessed with Vader. Like, amazing bad guy, blah blah blah. But again, I was a child. I didn't care about the motivation. I just cared, like you said, about a villain. Sometimes you just cheer for the villain. 1991, Silence of the Lambs came out. I never watched Manhunter right away. So, Silence of the Lambs came out, and I was obsessed with Lecter. And I was obsessed with what makes serial killers tick. And I got on that train in terms of my life. I started reading up on other ones and blah, blah, blah. So he had a huge impact in my life, Hannibal Lecter did. But all in all, and again, similar to what Mike said, episodes 4, 5, 6 are the only Star Wars for me. And just Vader was so iconic and so good, and I love Lecter to absolutely no end, but I have to pick Vader.
I want to say one thing before we move on. Could you imagine being the person the first time, the original time, finding out he is Luke's father?
Oh, God.
That, I mean, nobody else will ever get that other than that generation that's, oh my God, That is just like, oh my God.
Same with the Mandela effect. It was like, Luke, I am your father. Never said that.
Right.
So,
But it was really close to
Yeah.
that. Slightly different.
I thought
no,
we were.
I am your father. Yeah.
I thought we were going to have a first round upset with Vader gone. I legitimately, I thought, oh my God, Corey's picking Hannibal
Yeah.
and Vader's out first
Well, I
round.
thought
Like,
I thought that might have happened too.
yeah.
Because once you started talking about Dexter, and you went,
Oh, and I'm a massive Dexter
oh,
fan.
I love
so-
that. Love that
yeah.
series. Anyway,
All right, so Vader's in. So next round, and we're gonna start with Mike, and it's Jason versus the Evil Queen.
I don't know. I just couldn't get behind Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot. Whatever.
I don't
Got
fucking
it.
Did you
know.
just admit you watched the new Snow White?
No, I just watched the clips of it. Is it free yet? 'Cause
Yeah,
that's-
it is, and
I
I'm still not
might-
watching it.
I heard it was that bad. But,
Yeah.
you know, anyway, it's relatively easy. Jason, he is a one-dimensional awesome villain. He is more so like the original Darth Vader. He gave you everything to not like him. He had one little tidbit of who he was and what made him whatever, and he was really fun to watch. And Friday the 13th Part 3 was the first horror movie I consciously brought in. And I really watched, and it was like, well,
So you got to see him get his mask then.
yeah, and that sort of thing. So, and there's lots of tits in that one too.
See, I was wondering when that was coming.
What year was that? What
Did
year
this
was
come
that?
from Mike, not me?
We're all surprised.
That had to have been like early 80s, right?
3 would have been probably 82 or 83.
83.
Yeah,
so
'cause 80 was part
I was
one.
12 or 13 or whatever it was. So
So Jason.
Oh, it would have to been at least 83 because 80 was part 1. So
yeah, so
yeah.
Were you gonna look it up instead of Laura?
Yeah, I'm going to be the
I'm
guy
busy doing this.
Yeah, Laura's pretending to work. Leave her alone.
It's about
You know
time.
what?
Well,
I
it
am
might have been
doing more
14
for
then.
this podcast
1982.
than I ever do.
so 13. So
Oh, she really.
so
is.
I was just peak puberty was raging through my hormones. So blood and tits and vaginas. And it's all good.
Okay, Beavis. All right, Jeff, your turn.
So I went with Lecter on the last one because I thought he was more complex and more emotional than Vader.
She's going with the Evil Queen.
You're
And
going with the Evil Queen. I was thinking that.
this one I'm going. I am not using that
Yeah,
logic.
that's what I said. I knew he's not.
I understand that the Evil Queen is a more complex character than Jason and has more emotional stuff, but like it's very thinly veiled. Oh, she's beautiful. I want to fucking kill her. Like it's
might
even
be a-
though she's got a little bit more.
You know how many people want to kill me? Like, seriously.
Yeah, not for your beauty. These are two, in my opinion, fairly one-dimensional characters. Jason more so, and I will fully admit that. But yet, Jason, in his one-dimensionalness, is also kind of like a fun, turn your brain off, slash him, and he is much more iconic than the Evil Queen. Jason easily takes this round for me.
The Evil Queen is way too old too. Like she's what 90
Yeah.
Now,
by the original
No.
one. Yeah.
All right.
that movie came out in 1935. So
Yeah.
And she thinks she's an old
Yeah,
queen.
I was right on.
Should be a dead queen now.
Well, maybe.
I guess.
You know, she
lives in
dies
that
anyway.
castle and everything. So yeah, she eat an apple and everything. Yeah. You know.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
That's true.
You know.
That's true.
And your beautiful stepchildren as well, apparently.
Oh, that's
Just the hearts.
just the
Just the
hearts. Yeah, just the hearts. Sure, the hell's not the evil queen, so you know it'll be the other.
We're gonna have a
Corey,
second
you gonna do
sweep
the
Corey?
evil queen?
So
I
I'm
I
going
don't
to give
know.
you like a million reasons why Evil Queen should win. Again,
And then you're gonna vote Jason.
yes, actually.
We're just gonna write him down.
No, she's more complex. She's jealous. She's driven by anger, by greed. She asks her huntsman to go into the woods to cut the heart out of a 15-year-old girl so she could keep it in a chest. She tries to poison her. She does everything she can to get rid of this girl out of sheer jealousy. It's very Lex Luthor-esque in a sense of thing, taking out the mechanics of Lex Luthor, how he does like suits and stuff like that. But no, very, very Lex Luthor-esque. She's arguably the better villain. However, Jason is easily probably the most, if not the second most recognizable slasher villain of all time. So
Only behind Freddy.
yeah,
really.
yeah, that would be the only argument. It would be one or the other for number one. And so I have to pick Jason. I hate to do it, I really do, but I have to pick
So
Jason.
another sweep.
Right? It is, because
So
literally mimicking what Corey said, it's you're going that way, and jealousy is not really an evil trait. It's just an emotion.
it just seems
So-
redundant. The
right,
huntsman's
so-
supposed to take the
So,
chest part out of
right?
a chest and put it in a chest.
It takes her a pig's heart, so you know.
Just bring the
it's-
torso.
right?
Leave it in the chest.
so
Sorry.
no, Jason takes the sweep with me.
Second sweep of the thing.
I think that was a cleaner sweep.
That
Yes.
one was.
Yeah, I think Sauron had more legs to stand on than the Evil Queen did.
I'd almost
All
call it
right.
a mop.
So last round on this one, and Jeff, you are going to start us off. Lestat versus Agent Smith.
Okay, full disclosure here. I haven't seen Interview with a Vampire in
Aw.
30 years.
So Agent Smith.
It is an excellent movie. I'm not going to say that it's a bad movie by any chance. And I do recall the character Lestat, but I don't recall him being terribly evil or like him being super memorable by any stretch of the imagination. Where
Okay, picture Mission Impossible, but with long hair.
and the Black Plague.
Thanks, yeah.
Sorry,
yeah, no,
Tom
no,
Cruise, love your movies.
I'm aware that Tom Cruise did a good performance. It was a good character, but like, Agent Smith is how many brand new iconic characters in like I guess he came out in 1999, but that's still it's on the cusp of this century, right? There's not a lot of newer characters, and I know he's a 26-year-old character, but still.
They did a new movie with them too.
Well, that new movie's fucking rubbish. We're not going to talk about that new movie.
He's still an Agent Smith.
Yeah.
But
I'm
that
ignoring
virus is
that never
downgraded.
happened.
That virus is way downgraded now.
Yeah.
So,
There was a movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're talking about Revolution? Or not Revolutions, Resurrection?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even remember it.
Oh, the animated thing?
No.
No, they made a movie.
2015 or
It-
something like that?
I'll take your word for it.
It was very meta. They basically said in the movie that the filmmaker got told to make it, or else we'd fucking hire someone else to make it.
Oh, yeah.
So either you can make your own creation.
paycheck movie.
Again, yeah. And they say it in the movie.
Okay.
They say it in the movie that
Yeah,
it's a
they
fucking
do.
paycheck movie.
And Neo had the beard because
Yes.
Keanu Reeves wouldn't shave. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think everybody that was there did not want to be there. But irregardless, Agent Smith is a very iconic, newer character that wasn't like original character. It was rare for original characters at that time or since him to have really come into prominence. And he's got some iconic, complex scenes and everything like that. He's got cool abilities. And like The Matrix is arguably one of the greatest movies of the last 26 years, right? So Agent Smith easily for me. Danny?
Oh, that's my turn again.
Yep.
Wonderful.
weird how that works.
I know, right? Who's the other one?
The stat.
From Interview with Vampire. Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
So
Good to see he was
memorable.
paying attention.
Like, that wasn't what's going on? Huh.
I still don't know how he ended up on our list.
Because we were talking about it that day. He's a
Yep.
villain.
Yeah, I still don't know how he ended up on our list.
He doesn't know how he didn't get voted out.
Yeah,
Well, why didn't you vote for him?
I did.
He's the only one who did. Literally.
Anyway, go ahead, Danny.
Oh, that's a good one. I like both of them. But I'm gonna go with Agent. He is very well known everywhere and stuff like that. And I do like the way he manipulates and everything like that. All right, well, Corey.
I mean, and I've always said millions of times, separate the art from the artist, right?
Yeah, my count, you're at 1,241 times.
Okay. Told you a million times not to exaggerate. Anyways, that said, I think Tom Cruise is one of my favorite actors of all time.
Oh, really?
I've loved every role he's done. I've loved again, I don't give a shit about his personal life, his personal beliefs, his personal whatever. I think with the exception of The Mummy, that was a terrible movie. But I love the Mission Impossible movies. I love Lestat. So Lestat was a really deep character. They made Queen of the Damned afterwards, which nobody talks about because that was Stuart Townsend playing Lestat.
Yeah.
Granted, it was a weird movie and it was only popular because of Aaliyah's death, but and a soundtrack. But as great as Lestat is, Agent Smith is so fucking good. Like him wanting to get rid of the human race because we're looked upon as a parasite, a virus of this world. And just like you said, the originality and everything, he's such a fucking awesome character. And Hugo Weaving, of course, if anybody could nail that, it was him. Agent Smith easily, unfortunately, and I do love Lestat, but Agent Smith easily.
Mr. Anderson.
Oh, such an iconic line.
Yeah.
So, I am completely opposite to you there, Corey. I did not find, and opposite to you, Jeff, but I did not find Agent Smith even remotely interesting at all.
That's fine.
But-
I didn't find Lestat interesting enough for the movie it was.
Obviously. So, but again, like having seen the movie and reading the books, none of the movie iterations of Lestat actually portray him properly. But you know,
But, and that's a fair thing. Like we have to take in some original works of it. Like the Anne Rice books need to be taken stock in
Yes.
how we're voting this.
yeah,
And
because
Rice books were smut.
they kind of were. But when you actually go in and you read The Vampire Lestat, he is a downright dick. He will kill you just for looking at him. So, you know, going based that way and having obviously read the book, I've got a different opinion on it. I'm going with Lestat.
Totally agree that the perspective from the books is always going to overwin somebody else's version interpreted to you.
Yes.
That's why the book will always be fucking better than the movie from the perspective of the guy or the person that read the book first. I'm going to change the wording of what Corey said slightly. I think Tom Cruise is one of my favorite performers. I don't know if I'd call him an actor. He's got some good emoting, and he's done some fantastic movies, and I love most all of his movies. But I do agree. I'm very much fan of him, and for some reason, his personal life does not overpower my opinion of him because that can be a problem with me on occasion.
I feel like religious freedom should be taken into account when we're thinking of a person's personality. And despite what we think of his religious beliefs, we should still allow a person to have their religious freedom and not judge them upon
The
that.
problem with that, and I agree with that, is when your religion doesn't impact negatively on other people, you're totally 100% right. But Scientology has a very obscure and mysterious, if you separate from us, we'll ruin your life.
I mean,
blah, blah, blah.
Christianity caused a 100-year war.
100%, and we can all find that. So.
And that's when you have to start.
I know.
Yeah, but
Right now, the Christian movement in the States is negatively impacting, and so on and so on. And I don't want to go down that road
No.
because I have an hour and a half lecture on that too. Ultimately, Mr. Anderson, what if you don't have lips? Or I can't remember. What
if you don't
what if
have
you can't
lips?
speak? That's
I
what
was
it
like,
is.
I don't remember that.
I loved his evolution. Anderson was just a program of, and then he got self-awareness, and then and I love that, and I liked the change, and to me there was almost a tiny bit of sympathy for him. He just wants to understand and get his own autonomy, blah blah blah, and that sort of thing. And I did see the new one.
He
but
looks
that's how
at
good it was.
humankind subjectively, right? Or not subjectively, objectively. He looks at humankind objectively and says, this is why humans should not exist anymore, and he
Yeah.
gives you a reason. So
I love the interesting arc because I cannot think of another time where it's done, where a villain becomes a villain against what was initially the bad thing. Like initially, the Matrix is the bad thing, then that villain was there to serve the Matrix.
Yeah.
Now he has usurped his lords, and he's still against his original enemy as well. Like, that is rarely done. Where
The original antagonist was overblown by its own henchman,
yep,
essentially.
yep,
And on a side note, Agent Smith
yep.
transcended universes. He went from the Matrix to
Into
real
the
life.
real world.
Yeah, which was very interesting. So anyway,
I think we should take a 5-minute pee break here and go into the quarterfinals.
Okay, so we are going to start this round off with Danny.
Okay.
And Danny, your picks are Predator and the Joker.
Why make me choose?
Yeah, what make me choose? Is right. Well, I'm just gonna pick the Joker.
Is there any logic needed?
Not really.
Whenever the Joker's in the round, Danny's just like, Joker.
Joker.
All right,
Corey will fill in the blanks.
all right, Corey. Predator or Joker?
Joker. There. Anyway, no,
All blanks filled.
again, there's no surprise after hearing me last round. So, yeah. So,
Oh, literally no. Okay.
all right, Laura, what do you got?
Sadly, as much as I would prefer the Predator, I am going with Joker on this one.
No explanation by anybody, eh?
Nope.
Are you
All
gonna
right.
give one when it gets to you?
Probably
We'll have
not.
to see.
All right, Mike. Predator or Joker?
oh, Batsy is such a wonderful. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go with the two greatest performances of Joker. One animated, one not. So between Heath and Mark,
Oh.
Joker's gotta go.
Gotta
Hey,
go. So we're
Joaquin
go-
was fantastic too.
Oh.
No.
He was.
All right, Jeff.
Oh, this is a sweep, baby. This is sweep, sweep, sweep. You know, the Predator.
Hurry! Hurry hard! Hurry!
Yeah, I don't think this one needs much explanation, right? Like the Joker's one of the most iconic villains of all time, and the Predator is a
Not.
cool space alien. Like, yes, you're
Played
cool.
by Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Is he really?
Wow.
The original one
He
was
was
one.
until he got fired, and then they got Peter Hall or Kevin Peter Hall, I think. Big 7-foot beast of a man. He also played Harry from Harry and the Hendersons. So
All right. So obviously, Joker moves forward.
But that's like crediting David Prowse as being Vader.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Joker moves forward. So now we go to Corey, and you're going to start us off with Lex Luthor and Hans Gruber.
Ooh, come on, DC
So-
semifinals.
So-
All DC semifinals.
Lex Luthor again is one of the most iconic DC villains, absolutely, and it's only because he was Superman's villain. I feel if he was like the Flash's villain, or if he was Aquaman's villain,
Or Batman.
even so, well, I mean, but either way, he wouldn't be as well known. I think he's got good motivation. He's got an unlimited supply of being able to get what he wants to do his job. But I still feel that Hans Gruber is a better villain. Ooh. So I'm going to pick Hans Gruber.
Wow.
Laura,
Are you okay?
Yeah.
you're literally wearing a Superman shirt today.
So, again, you know, Lex is great, but still, like, you know, Hans. I like Hans, so it's going to be Hans.
Is it because his name is Hans and
Yes.
he's from Germany?
Now I
Yes.
have a machine gun. Ho,
Oh,
ho, ho.
oh, yes, that is exactly why. All right, Mike.
There's too many wonderful, beautiful iterations of Lex. I mean, Clancy Brown will always be in my head the voice I hear, you know, of Lex Luthor. the
Which he
real
should
Lex.
stick to because he's not much to look at. So.
Well, he was when he was younger. He played a great Kurgan and all that sort of stuff, even though he didn't get paid for that. I love Hans Gruber, but he doesn't hold a doesn't hold a German candle to Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor's had more people to success and fail with, and he's got more dimension to work with. I think. No, I don't know. That's just me spewing out of my ass. Lex is a better character.
So
He's just he's got more of a history, better source.
okay.
That might be the deciding factor for me too, because like, if we were looking at single performances, I think Hans might actually take this for me. He's an interesting, complex character with a one-time amazing performance, where Lex has been around for 90 years. You know, it's hard.
Hey, the evil queen lost because of her age.
Well, the evil queen
Lex also evolved with the times, which was something Hans didn't have the opportunity.
Yeah.
He was an evil scientist. He was a corporate. He was a president. He was... So the character, not even the actor, got to evolve. So
if it was a lightning in a bottle, you know, you needed me to pick, you know, Kevin Spacey as Lex Luthor versus,
Alan Rickman.
Yeah, Alan Rickman's beautiful performance of Hans Gruber. I would probably pick Hans Gruber in that moment. But like when you brought up Clancy Brown, when I see Lex Luthor, I hear Clancy Brown's voice. Like everyone goes, "Oh, Mark Hamill Joker, Mark Hamill Joker." Clancy Brown as Lex Luthor, oh my God! Like,
Tim Daly as Superman, Michael Ironside as Darkseid. These are voices that
Meanwhile, we're just not going to talk about what's his name?
Kevin
Kevin
Conroy?
Conroy. Yeah.
Kevin Conroy was the one that everybody else got titled because of.
Yeah.
yeah, you know, I gotta go with Lex. I can't. This one's actually tough for me. I'm really wavering, but you know, there's too much history for me to ignore Lex. So Danny, you're the deciding vote on this one.
Yeah, it's Lex Luthor.
Lex?
Wow. Guess that easy, eh?
Danny's a very well-spoken individual.
He knows
Oh.
what he likes.
Well, sadly, going into this next round, it's easy for me because I'm starting this one off. Pennywise versus Vader.
No.
It's Pennywise. Hands down, it's Pennywise because, well, who the fuck likes Vader? Besides you guys.
Like,
Like 90% of the world's population.
Yeah.
But other than that,
They don't count.
Vader's almost as recognizable as Mickey Mouse, and like, yeah.
Well, that's why he's in the House of Mouse.
Well, I'll counter your vote, Vader. And if we just add in the fact that voiced by James Earl Jones, which adds a performance dimension to him, which is awesome. The fact that I was there when he became, we learned who he was as a father, and we got to see, and not to disrespect. I said earlier about we don't think of David Prowse as Darth Vader. There is David Prowse element that is important to Vader, and whether it be direction or not. When Vader is doing these subtle head motions, when he's thinking about his son in Return of the Jedi, there's a lot of subtleties done without a face to do it. Prowse did a fantastic job with those subtle gestures and whatever. So Vader.
Okay. Jeff?
Who was the other one again?
Pennywise.
Pennywise.
Oh, all right.
So
Clown. Whatever.
I think I voiced my disdain for it,
you were so subtle though.
Right?
but
Like how we win.
you know, I almost want to default back to my like Vader not striking me as terribly complex. Like, yes, I get it. Like his son's the protagonist of the whole entire series. You know, but man, listen, like my head tells me Vader, my heart says Pennywise. I'm not even kidding. And
with your heart. Go with your heart.
I am not. Go ahead.
Where's the depth in Pennywise? And that's an honest question because I don't know him well enough.
Well, this is true. Like his character motivations really lack depth. He's just evil. But
He needed to steal children, eat children to survive.
the
That's pretty motivating.
the psychological interactions and the beautiful performance from Tim Curry is what makes this tough. Because, like, if you're to look performance-wise, Pennywise, like Tim Curry's Pennywise or David Prowse as Darth Vader, like, it's fucking hands down Pennywise when you look at it performance-wise.
I disagree, but that's fine. Like I say, it's the subtlety of that helmet tipping not too much down, but knowing that that dark soul is not thinking about anything but his son. So it's very nuanced, but that's just my perspective.
I'm gonna vote Vader. Yes, he's too iconic to not. No, I guess I can't let Pennywise. It's probably recency bias because it's been a long time since I've seen the Star Wars movies, and I guess recently watched Pennywise is why I'm so on the fence.
Because it's the old one, that's why.
But yeah, I Vader's just too iconic. He is such a pop culture icon. He is the better villain.
Okay, Danny, Pennywise or Vader?
Pennywise.
Really?
Just because I'm watching the TV show.
Tonight.
Thank you. Watching Pennywise, because they're showing his arc in the TV shows and how he originates, and then it sets into the movies. Like the new ones we didn't even watch. Well, some of us watched it, but it actually shows his arc and why he becomes who he is.
Yeah.
And it shows, I think this one coming up goes into when he arrived and why he became.
The one that they're just going into right now, where it's
no,
going to start
it's-
is the gang, the
That's
Brady
right,
gang.
thank you. It's the gang one with the Shining, but thank you. Yeah, so yeah.
I mean, the more I think about Pennywise, his motivations is what loses me. Like it's a very one-dimensional.
But more
Yes,
for
to
him
eat
is
or
more,
survive?
Yeah.
I
it's
guess.
more is the fear. And in the way that he's the way, even like the townsfolk, they fear him. They know he's there because they just ignore the kids.
But
and
we
stuff
don't
like-
talk about it.
They don't talk about it. Well, even like some of them say, it's like they know he's there. They just let him do what he, and then it resets since when he's up. Yeah, go ahead.
Just a question here. I don't know enough about it. So honestly, when Pennywise is defeated, is he defeated in the It?
Finally, yeah.
Finally, yeah.
So is there a moment where he's going, oh no, oh you kids in the mask, or whatever? Is there a moment where we see some disappointment, or is it just a and he fades away into nothing?
He definitely. It's cheesier in the original,
Oh yeah, super
it's
fucking cheesy.
it's
But-
cheesy in the original,
but it's almost cheesier in the new one
yeah,
because in the new one he gets defeated by getting bullied.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which actually sounds like there's depth in that.
Well, because the
element
thing
of
is,
it
like, he
without
feeds
seeing
off
it.
fear, right?
Yeah.
They stopped fearing him. So, and so again, amazing. Like again, someone who it's my turn yet. I shouldn't be talking.
Yeah, well,
It can be.
It can be.
voted.
I
Okay.
get it.
You're
Okay.
the tiebreaker right
Sorry.
now.
But yeah, no, like again, a creature that needs to survive, that feeds every 27 years. It what's it called? Feeds on fear. And so what does
like
it do?
some deer droppings?
What it does, you do is like when you feed on fear, you go to each specific kid you want to kill and you scare them first. And so it's not just a kid dead. It's let's make him scared of me. Let's take him. It's very Freddy Krueger-esque where get the fear, and then kill them. And I just think he's a lot more complex than people give him credit for.
Before
So.
you-
Oh, sorry, before I cut you. But not just kids, because if you noticed, if you watch the prequels of the other movies, he does eat adults too. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
Go on, sir, Jeff.
Does the book It predate Freddy Krueger?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
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 Freddy Krueger was 84. It was 86, I think.
Yeah, I think it would
The
get
movie
more,
or
No,
the
the
book?
the book. I think he would have got more points for me if he had predated Freddy. But go ahead, keep going.
No, but like, again, I've told you, Vader was probably my first favorite bad guy. But again, he did do a turn, like a huge character shift, and at the end, essentially became a good guy. Whereas Pennywise is just "fuck you, I'm evil,"
86.
and that's what I said. So, oh my God, I was right with a year.
High five, Corey. High five.
He gets the books right.
Yeah,
not the
I was gonna
movies.
say can't get the movies right, but he can get the books right.
But yeah, I think Pennywise is more complex than people give him credit for, and Vader is not. And like I said, the fact that Vader essentially becomes a good guy in the end, starts out as a good guy, he's not enough of a villain to beat a villain like Pennywise. So I would pick Pennywise.
Really?
All right.
Wow, this is an upset, guys.
It kind of is.
Yep.
Pennywise, Vader out in the second round. I think that's a huge upset because I think anybody looking at this list would be like, oh yeah, Vader's gonna make it all the way.
Sometimes it's where you're seated too, right?
Right. So that takes us over to Mike, who's going to start us off with Jason versus Agent Smith.
Well, no disrespect to Jason, but he doesn't hold the character development I loved out of Agent Smith. Watching him go from movie to movie to movie, and watch him evolve and grow, and still hold on to his hatred, to his frustration, and Agent Smith, Mr. Baker.
All right, Jeff.
I have to echo those sentiments. Like, Jason's iconic, but like, there's a complex, deep character in Agent Smith, and he's in the popular culture as well. Maybe not quite so much as Jason, but he's a better character altogether.
Danny.
You think Agent Smith can go into Jason?
Well, if Jason was in the Matrix.
Could he not be in the Matrix?
He
Jason
would
could
be in the Matrix.
Yeah.
He's not in the real world.
Whatever, right?
Well, Agent Smith would kick Jason's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agent Smith.
You know what? They're in the second movie. They're just like, oh, vampires and ghosts and all that.
Fair.
Or just like glitches. So like, maybe Jason's gets the glitch.
Oh yeah.
All right, Corey.
So, again, Jason, iconic. Again, arguably the best, if not one of the best, movie slasher villains of all time. But I echo what you guys say. Agent Smith's complexity is hard to ignore. And to be completely honest, if we're going to go subjective, Jason's actually my least favorite slasher villain. So, yeah. Agent
I'd
Smith-
say too. Do we always consistently hate Jason, or is there kind of a whereas we can actually despise? I've got caramel tucked to the roof of my mouth. We can actually despise Agent Smith, where Jason is just a
Jason's a force of nature. It's like hating a hurricane,
exactly.
right?
It's almost like there's nothing to hate because that's just what he does.
Well, and that's, I think, my reason why he's not one of my favorite slash villains. It's like, yeah, he's got nothing to him. So,
And even for me, as much as I like Jason, one of the things that's always frustrated me with the movies is how does he drown as a 12-year-old kid and come out a 6-foot freaking behemoth?
I mean, he doesn't. He pulls Chicky in the water when he's still like 12 years old.
But
Then he
come
grows
the
up.
third one, he
Then
becomes.
eats her body, and
Oh,
then becomes big.
so like he's a piranha. Okay, so because it still doesn't make any sense to me, we're going with Agent Smith because
A sweep in the second round.
right?
Quarterfinal sweep.
Yeah.
All right,
Hey, we're into the semis here.
we are, and that is going to start us off with you, Jeff.
Oh, the all DC.
All DC Joker versus Lex Luthor.
I'm not gonna lie. This is not the matchup I thought we were gonna get in the semifinals.
Did anybody ever bring up Magneto or any of the Marvels?
Nope.
We had Thanos, but we deleted him out.
Magneto and Doctor Doom were brought up,
Oh,
and I was shocked at how dismissed Doctor Doom was.
I have no idea. I would have dismissed him too, but
Really? Wow. Okay.
No Doctor Doom for you.
Yeah, but
yeah.
between Joker and Lex Luthor, I'm not a Joker fanboy like some people that are at this table.
Hi, Corey.
I wasn't talking. But you know what? If I had to go, if I have to pick between Lex and Joker, I'm picking the Joker. Or Joker's just, he's too iconic. He's too iconic. Yeah.
Joker.
Joker.
Corey's Joker. Unfortunately, I'm Joker.
Do you not have any thoughts on this?
Me?
Yeah.
Only one, Jack Nicholson. There we go.
All it takes is one bad day.
That's right. All right, Mike.
That's why it's Joker. That dynamic of the Joker. He is. You can't outsmart the Joker. You've got to play. It's just like
Yeah, it's not because he's so smart. It's just because he's
erratic,
unpredictable.
He's chaotic, and yeah.
Alan
I feel
Moore
like
doesn't get
Batman
enough
got
credit for
lucky
that.
more often than
That
he
line.
did outsmart him. So, kind of thing, you know.
Because every time he got caught, it's because the Joker allowed him to get caught.
Yep.
So
So a sweep in the semis.
Yep. And that takes us to Danny, starting us off with Pennywise versus Agent Smith.
Beep beep, Richie.
Beep, beep.
Really?
What's that mean?
Is that how we shut Corey up? Just so beep, beep, Corey instead of beep, beep, Richie.
But is that a vote?
Yes.
Which
For
is
who?
Pennywise.
Pennywise. All right, Corey. Pennywise versus Agent Smith.
The wheels are turning
it's
here.
funny because like Pennywise is an old school,
one
Correct.
story character.
well, not one story, but
Well, he's written in
he's
one
alluded
story.
to in other stories.
No, he goes in other stories.
Yeah.
He does.
Oh,
Yeah.
But anyway, so
Didn't-
Pennywise is like an old school amazing villain. Agent Smith's like a neo, no pun intended, villain. They both hold their weight for their time periods. I would say just because it's me, I would pick Pennywise. And that's hard because I do like Agent Smith quite a bit. So
And
I don't like this because, like,
it won't be a sweep.
it's-
I'll guarantee
well,
you.
I know it won't be a sweep, but like,
I mean, it's Pennywise. It's,
no, this is the problem. Like,
right? But I've already stated I do not like Agent Smith. But Jason versus Agent Smith, it makes sense. Go with Agent Smith. If you're looking for just downright evil, it's gonna be Pennywise. I'm thinking evil in the sense of he's there, he's my fear, versus a computer program. Oh, unplug the computer. So
They
it's
tried that in Tron, didn't work.
well, that's Tron. So it's Pennywise for me. I mean, unplug the router, problem solved. We're good.
wow, that was amazingly oversimplified. But anyway,
What is it? What's that one? Xanax? I don't know. That'll take care of your fear. What is? There's a drug that'll make you fear. nothing.
Prozac.
Prozac. Pennywise is unarmed. There you go. I don't.
Yeah, but you need a prescription for that one.
Need is a very tricky question. I gotta go, Agent Smith. I don't know enough about Pennywise to make up an argument. I know he's iconic as far as recognizable. I don't see the dimension in him just because of my ignorance and lack of experience. So I think Agent Smith has a very dynamic turn, just like to sound like a parrot, just to watch him evolve and change and hold on to his anger and frustration.
I do not understand how Pennywise can be voted above Agent Smith. I don't care. You guys have all made your logic. None of it. There is not the character in Pennywise to do. There's a couple amazing performances of Pennywise, but the character is not there. Agent Smith, all day long on this one. It's not even close.
It's full house in favor of Pennywise.
Yeah. Now this one's a tough one.
All right,
So, that's good.
go for it, Mick.
No, I was going to ask a question. Never mind, I can't remember. Lost it.
Joker's over Jax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Corey, you are leading us into
The final.
the final.
Holy shit! This would have to be the tiebreaker.
The Joker versus Clown versus Clown. Come on.
That's interesting.
Oh,
Clowns are the world's biggest villains. Who knew?
Right? So Joker versus Pennywise.
We should have put Crush the Clown on here.
I pass.
No, you have to vote.
Yeah, you gotta vote.
It's I mean, the answer is seemingly obvious, right? I liked.
It's not going to be a sweep.
No. For me, I'm still doing the ticks in my head for myself. I liked Joker before I liked Pennywise because 1989's Batman and Jack Nicholson's Joker is still my favorite iteration behind Mark Hamill. In front of Mark Hamill. Anyway, but Pennywise again, because I'm a big fan of fear, I'm a horror guy. I think fear is an amazing emotion.
Before you carry on, I have seen enough of the Joker where he admits fear. Have you read The Killing Joke?
Yeah.
I did.
Alan Moore is phenomenal.
That is a fearful book.
There-
That is grotesque.
Yeah.
Like, that is straight out of a horror film.
Like I said, all it
That
takes
book.
is one bad day. So
That is,
Yeah.
that is more macabre than almost anything Stephen King's ever written.
There are some super dark Joker stories that are like incredibly dark, and like mutilation serial killer type Joker type thing. So,
did you ever see the Joker versus Red Skull crossover?
no, I didn't.
So Red Skull is talking and Joker's like kicking his ass. He's like, I may be a killer, but at least I'm an American killer. that was an interesting little run. That was back in the late 80s, early 90s, I think. So,
The idea that he would kill Jason Todd just to piss off the Bat
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
is huge.
Yeah, I guess because he thought it would this is going to drive Batman crazy.
Did you like this crowbar? Did you like this one?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
cool
and
comic book.
I have almost every major plot point Joker comic at home. And yeah, between The Killing Joke and Death in the Family, they're some of the most well-written comics I've ever read. Alan Moore, like I said, doing The Killing Joke, he doesn't get enough credit because everyone gives the credit to the Joker, but Alan Moore wrote that, and fuck that guy. Holy shit, he's good.
Yeah,
So
they don't give him really
No.
between Swamp Thing, The Killing
Yeah.
Joke. Yeah.
And
I thought
Watchmen.
Gaiman was Swamp Thing.
What's that?
Well, there's several
Watchmen
people that
too.
did it.
Okay.
Yeah, he was not the original, but he did a run of it.
Which
that
is
was
both,
amazing.
right?
Anyway, I have to do it, and it's gonna hurt, but I pick Joker.
I thought you were going to pick Pennywise.
It's like I said, it was inner turmoil to the very end. So
So, as much as I loved Jack Nicholson as Joker, I also really loved Tim Curry as Pennywise. And it's sad that that's both my favorite clowns that are in the end. Like, what the fuck? But this one, I'm gonna go with my heart, and I am going Pennywise. Because my heart just tells me it's Pennywise.
1-1, eh?
1-1.
I knew it wouldn't be a sweep, but I feel.
well, we know what Danny's picking, so if it comes down to a tiebreaker,
All right, Mike.
It's like all that conversation we had is why the Joker. I can't put something behind somebody I don't know enough about. I'd have to sit here and you explain to me why Pennywise is so dynamic, other than his look and his fear, and I get it. I just don't know it. So just too much behind the Joker. Whether it be Heath or Nicholson or all the different versions and iterations, it's the Joker. Hands down.
I
It's
think
not
the
even
Joker's
close.
gonna win.
So,
Jeff?
it's not even close for me. Like, it's not, I am not torn about this. I think back to the first time I'd really seen the Joker. It was a cartoon called The Laughing Fish. And the chaos that the Joker ensued in that iteration was delightful and menacing.
that was in the animated series, right?
That was in the
Yeah.
animated series.
Is that the modern one with the?
That was 1992.
Okay, no.
the Bruce Timm series.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it was instantly one of the favorites. You know, Pennywise just does not have the character depth to hold to the Joker. And I know he's got a little bit of a leg up by having 90 years worth of storytelling behind him. But even without that, the Joker's one of the most complex and dynamic characters in all written literature. It has to be the Joker.
All right, Danny. Not that your vote matters, but
Yeah, my vote don't matter with this one. Me, I'm a little torn because I like Pennywise, and I like Joker a lot, and this one's a tear for me because I want to say Pennywise, but it's gonna be the Joker. Mine is when I watched the Joker when it was Cesar Romero back when it was Adam West, and
I
I was
nobody
like,
talked about him.
no one talked about him, but it's like that was mine, and then right into Mark Hamill, and then Heath Ledger and Jack Nicholson, and that was awesome. And I'm sure not gonna mention the other Joker.
right. So like even I said, I was torn. Heart says Pennywise, but why both my favorite clowns? Like what
Right?
the hell?
Yeah, right.
Like,
But it's gonna be the Joker for me. Those are the
so
and,
Joker.
clowns.
and then if I'm forgetting one other voice actor who played the Joker too was Troy Baker.
Yeah.
So the Joker takes it.
You know what? To be honest, when
Cleanly.
I think Joker was always kind of a favorite to win this thing. I think he's just such an iconic character, right?
In a way, I kind of thought Pennywise would have taken it, but with the matchup for the Joker too, it makes sense.
If we were looking at like abilities, then Pennywise would kick his ass, right? Well, we had this Freddy argument though, right? With the fear, right?
What
Like
is the Joker fear?
nothing.
Nothing.
No, he fears sanity.
Yes.
Oh well.
He fears.
So you want Pennywise to torment him with sanity? That just
could.
sounds like a very not.
That does sound
Sounds
boring,
oxymoronic is what it sounds like.
but that is what the Joker fears. He fears being safe.
Being normal or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yes.
we all-
But I'd say the Joker doesn't float, but he does. So
We all float.
we all float. Yes.
Down here.
Well, guys, thank you very much for this. By democratic means, we have decided the Joker is the best villain of all time. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you, Mike, for coming in. I know it's been a while since you've come.
You're welcome.
Corey, say goodnight.
Good night, Corey.
Good night, Corey.
Good night, Jeff.
Good night, Moon.
Ha!
Beep beep, Corey.
Good night, Corey.
You all suck.